Yo! I'm actually live now, guys. How do I find the decoration that I picked, though? That's what I need to know. So I have gotten something new. Is it in here? How do I find the new one? I bought something, guys. What the fuck is that? I bought something, okay? And I don't know. Am I blind? Am I supposed to be able to see it really easily? Maybe it's not in here. Maybe it's down here. Tanks? Oh, there it is. It's beautiful, isn't it? Why did I put it there? That's not what I want. I want to replace the one on the ass and put it on the side of the turret. It's like a Denmark decal you could buy, and you had to pre-purchase a Leopard 2 for Sweden, chat. I had to get it. I had to get it, okay? I just had to. There was no other choice. Another flag's gone. What the hell? I can't tell where it is. Okay. I just gotta do it on the Leopard 2K. Do I have enough of these flags on it? Are you going to buy the new premium Danish? There's not a new Danish premium Grievous Arc, as far as I know. As far as I know, that is not the case. You're probably thinking of the Swedish one, which I'm literally showing off that I've purchased already right now. As you can tell from this one. This decal right here. Oh god. Anyone know what this setting is in the game? Look how it's blurry. I've been wondering that. Something has changed in my War Thunder game that, like, this shit is so blurry. What setting is this? I have a whole bunch of gang right here to, like, in the shop, pre-order. It's Christian the Second. That's not a Danish tank. It's always like this with decal, but you'll see when I get in game. TAA? We'll see. It's time to just play some War Thunder, guys. I want to get back in. I bought some premium with it as well. Oh, I got premium, so we gotta get on the grind. Mr. Gansey, thank you very much for the 5. Love you too, man. Thanks for the continued support with the Prime. Okay. Like, I don't know if you'll see it in game. I kind of feel like it's happening in game as well. That the game's kind of blurry. I don't know how to, like, explain it. It feels like it, like if you look at it, at the buildings and shit, that there's like some sort of motion blur on that's not really on anyways, but I don't know what setting it is. I haven't played in like ages, and suddenly I loaded in, this was on. Does anyone know if they added anything in the last half year or something that changed shit? Changed the TPS sharpness. How about when I die, we'll have a look at it. They put thermal anti-aliasing on in every game. I hate it. Is that a thing? There's a guy right there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Can't even. You stupid motherfucker. It was right there. And now I got shot on the side instead. How is this even possible? There's a guy right there to my right. Did he just drive past people? Oh, yeah. I just got unlucky, I guess. Man, this game. We had people. You can literally see it on the mini-map. We had people all around him. How am I not supposed to think that? Alright, let's go into options, though. Which one are we talking about here? Like, what are we talking about here? I got no idea what setting could be fucking around with this shit. Turn off the TAA. Where is TAA? NVIDIA DLS off. Like that, potentially? Apply? Oh, it just logged me out of the match! That's it! That was it! You're fucking kidding me, man. The game looks so much better now. What the fuck is that shit setting, NVIDIA? That is so much better now. Yeah, this game can run on like everything. So where the fuck are the flags on this tank? I swear I decorated this one too. Also, we're playing on premium account now, so it doesn't even matter if we lose stuff. For my own cost, if anything, I should have killed that guy. What is that sound? What is happening? What are they? Oh my god, it's over. And I drive on top of that. If I hadn't driven on top of that, I would have fucking killed that T-64. Oh my god. Well, we didn't get anything this game, because one, we got fucked in the side by a fucking BMP without even being able to realize it, because we had allies in the flank, and not flag, flank, and I used the fucking minimap to look at it. Better tank game when? It's coming, Loey. It's coming. It's coming, alright. Do you want to play some World of Tanks soon, Loey? Deadass? It is, Loey. You're right. Man, thank you very much for the 14 Lotus Funte. It is more fun because there's more dumbasses there. It's easier to play. This is where all the sweat lords play. I've never been more in. Just you wait, Loey. Just you wait. I've got just the... I need you specifically for a video to deliver the line that this is the best game in the world. I'm just gonna park and aim down the road, if possible. Oh my god, you're fucking kidding me, it's over. Unless... How is he not dead? Oh, you're kidding me. Dead. Okay, double kill. Oh god, that guy is dead. Critted him. Oh god, that's not good. I don't even know what I'm firing. Ah, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. He got my gun. Smokes. It's so over. It's never been more over than it is right now. Use the 20 mil with everything we got. Hey, we got 2 kills. I'm okay. It's just that simple, guys. It's just that simple. Why does it tap me out and now it shows me what? Really weird. Closer to victory. Exactly, Towns. That is my opinion as well. All games will be ruined if sweat bullets exist. And by definition, a sweat lord in a game isn't just if you're good at the game, it's like if you know life the game. That's a sweat lord to me. Like, you gotta be good and you gotta know life it. Oh. That wasn't even a kill. It's over. West fallen. I was so close to getting down. Sometimes I feel like I'm just fighting at a constant disadvantage. Sammy, I don't know if I could ever define you as a sweat lord in any game. I mean, Towns, it's more of like, I wouldn't call myself a sweat lord in CS. But some people might define me as it, but that's not how I would define a sweat lord. Because I don't know everything about the game. I don't know the spray patterns and shit like that in the game. But some people might think, oh, if you have a certain skill tier, you're a sweat lord. And if you play in a specific way, you're a sweat lord. But to me, it's more like you gotta know everything about it. Oh, hello there. Can't believe I come in here, top player, carrying the team. Yeah, and I can't dedicate like that much time to a singular game. I'm more of a variety gamer. I gotta play a lot of different games. I can't commit to a single game. Well, I probably could if it came down to it. Nah, I can't. I play I would commit to it for a while and then I'd stop doing it again.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
I don't have what it takes to be a sweat at a game. I'm sorry. All things considered, I feel like this is a pretty good comeback match. This isn't even my comeback match. This is my second match today. And I also played a couple matches the other day, and that didn't go too well either. Nowadays, it is fucking hard. The devs make games with 200... come on, it's a rarity of games. Well, it's getting... There are more games with 200 gigs than there were a long time ago, but it's still not like the majority of games. I'm an idiot. I only took out the engine on that guy as well. That's annoying.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Oh, look, it's that game I uninstalled, or rage uninstalled, yesterday. Or last week. You know, I have never rage uninstalled a game before, but I get why you would. I don't understand, why do I have another new thing here? Why do I have an Alt F and a control thing here as well? What the fuck does that mean? Why do I have two different things now, chat? I have control and I have Alt F. That's a new option. Just rage uninstalled your mouse. We haven't made it that far yet, okay? Ooh, he's over there. He went that way, guys. Yeah, I haven't done it yet, Towns.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
He's probably waiting for me, let's be honest there.
Attack the C point.
I know you're here somewhere. Where is he, chat?
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
What the fuck?
Enemy forces have captured that zone.
Is he gonna be in here then? Oh, he is. And of course. That total guy thing, the 34. You gotta play Old Wars Blues sometimes. Sometimes fun mod. Lots more shit to do. You'd like it, especially with an. Maybe. Like, again, it's a maybe. It's just every time I've played that mod, I just feel like normal Hoi is more fun. Look, Jack, if you want to play, like, another era, come on in. I've got a lot of stuff I can grind, okay? What the fuck does skill bonus mean? What does this mean? What is this? A Eurovision stream? Why would I stream that garbage? How long have you not played War Thunder? Again, I feel like it's like at least 6 months. Soviet planes. That sounds awful, Jack. Where is he? That was a mistake. Luckily, I am in the most disgusting tank.
The enemy will win.
Did I actually take out his gunner? Didn't kill him though. But hey. Eurovision cringe is a great European tradition. You know, I can partially agree with you. But I've just watched it so many times and it's so fucking biased. Like, Eurovision is such a massive bias of and cock-warming competition of who's got, like, the most historical friends that they can, like, jerk each other off on. Usually that's what happens. Like, unironically, that is literally what Eurovision is. Like, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Iceland will all, like, sit there and cock-warm each other. That is quite literally what Eurovision is at this point. Has always been. It's not that bad anymore. Do they still not do? Okay, if they don't, okay. You know, I believe you. I believe you. We're not doing Soviet planes. That's just not happening. I'd rather continue doing modern. Goraton PC, thank you very much for the tier 1. The new Sumer viewers, okay, they don't uphold them like they used to. Okay, I see. So now it's just like straight up like politics we go in for. So like, you gotta know the memes of the world. You gotta appeal to the Zoomers. What do you mean? The boomers will fucking vote anyways. The boomers are still, like, they still have a bigger say than the fucking Zoomers. Ukraine wins that. I remember when Ukraine won with our garbage song, just because like people was like, you know, we gotta support them because they're at war now. Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh god. I'm stuck. Door stuck. I don't see anybody. Oh my god, I see a lot of people actually. That was a bad shot. It does nothing! We have nobody on my right flank anymore. I'm kind of scared about that, I'll be honest. There we go. I was aiming for the ammo. Try and detonate it, and I guess I got it. God bless Russians for putting the ammo below the turret. Where do I have the ammo in this one? Oh, just in front of the tank. Was that somebody driving over there?
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Try a heat. So cool, man. Somebody's gonna carry the team. Yeah, but Eurovision is kind of like, you know, Denmark can only win it so many times because we're that good, and then people are gonna stop voting for us because, you know, you can't have the same nation win every time. And also, if you win, it's also kind of shit to win because if you win, you have to host the next Eurovisions, and it's really expensive to host the Eurovision as well. Like, so you actually don't want to win. That's a problem as well. Oh, I got a hit there. Damn. I mean, come on, Packer. At least the Olympics, you can argue that it brings something. Like, it brings, like, trade and shit to your country. But, like, what the fuck does the Eurovision bring? Like, it's literally a singular day, right? I remember they went literally so high over budget when we were supposed to host it a couple years back, and it was literally a national scandal how much money was fucking spent on that shit. TWB with a 17, thank you very much. Olympics is a net loss. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, obviously it's a net loss, but I don't know. I just feel like cities that get Olympics usually get modernized in a lot of ways. They get a lot of, like, good stuff to it. It's like World Cups as well. Like, whenever, like, a World Cup is hosted, like, there'll be new stadiums built and you can replace the old ones, and, like, they'll love them for a long time. At least when it's done in Western countries. I know, like, the whole Brazil meme thing for the Olympics as well. They literally built, like, fucking things for the Olympics that have been, that literally look like an apocalypse movie now because they've just been abandoned out there. Half the shit from the Olympics never gets used again. I don't think that's true in all the areas. Who shot me? Well, I won't be able to shoot him. Oh, someone killed the tank at least. I don't know who shot me with a fucking autocannon thing, but it may have been that thing. Oh, that was the tank. Am I blind here? Am I supposed to see a tank? Also, Qatar shit. Yeah. Like, if countries like Qatar, Brazil host this shit and they don't actually have an interest in, or like an actual active, I was going to say community, or community that you would use this, would benefit from it, then it's retarded for them to host it and build it. But in actual countries, when they build this shit, it usually gets used. I'm pretty sure when England has hosted like World Cups or Euros or Olympics in the past, they build up new stadiums which benefits like for instance football lanes. That'll benefit the clubs. So I know that's the one example I know. Like after the fucking the cups are done or the Olympics are done, it'll transfer the new stadiums to clubs that require that's been needing a new stadium. I say actual countries. Come on, Towns. Qatar is not an actual country. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's not an actual country. Brazil, we can argue that one. We can discuss. We can discuss Brazil. But it's not an actual country with, like, an active, like, they play football. That's it. Doesn't really matter. Anything else that like Brazil is known for is like, you know, what are they going to use the Olympics for? You know, not a bad match for me so far, but not a lot of kills either. Is that a fucking Huey? Didn't even get a hit on it. I'm actually bad at the game. Oh, thank you for the 71. Thank you very much, Olf. I don't know where the sub message went. I don't see that. Twitch was banned for the week. Is that something the Turkish government did, Altmapper? That I didn't even know about? What? Did the Turkish government actually ban Twitch? They banned it under the presence of gambling casino streams. I'm sorry. I just my unironic face went. What bandit was the national lottery? What? Yeah, I don't think I'm that big in Turkey though, Ryan. I'll be honest with you. Although it would be cool. I know Hoi 4 is actually big in Turkey, though. Because there's this one guy. Is it Max Marine or whatever? I can't remember what he's called. There is one guy that is, like, very big on Hoi 4 in Turkey. Mostly of the Turkish viewers are Kumas that watch OnlyFans. Can we get a confirmation on this, Altmapper? How do they not see the irony that Twitch got banned for casino and what ban it is? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think there's a lot of irony in Turkey, though, in general. I'll be honest with you. Old mapper, but it is what it is. I feel like they changed this map. Have you always been able to go out here? It looks different as well, the map. I'm looking at here. Oh, look at that, guys. It's like the famous Russian vehicle, this one. They have like millions of these built, guys. It's like so good. I need to buy the actual like Russian vehicles that are really good. Famously known. Porn is banned in Turkey. Come on. Let's be real. Come on. It's not banned. It's only banned in their minds. There's so many things that are banned in Turkey that, if you think about it, isn't actually banned. So interplanetary round 2 tonight. I'd do ICBM if we had the people. I wouldn't do interplanetary again. Shit! I gotta go! That's too good not to kill that Israeli tank. Golden was actually mad last night about Interplanetary. The worst part is, we didn't decide to play this game until like 1 AM or so. Not 1 AM, like 12 my time. And he hadn't been seen on the Discord all day. And it was literally just, oh shit. Who shot? I don't actually know who shot me. I should pull back. There wasn't actually a specific reason to play. It was just I didn't want to play ICBM with the few people we had. We would have been able to get like 4 people for ICBM. So I was like, you know, let's do Interplanetary instead. Because he really wants to play that game. Well, hey man, he barely hangs out in the fucking Discord anyways, so... can you really blame us? Like, if he hung out a little more in the Discord, we'd be able to, like, you know... Maybe he would have been invited, would have found out. Why didn't the 20 mil shoot? Is the 20 mil out of ammo already? Wait, what button am I shooting? Why is the 20 mil not shooting? When I hit... I don't know, man. This is weird. Rat cone hiding behind the rock at the end of the map. Yeah. Unlucky, right? Commander dead. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm stupid. I mean, when I say active, that total guy, I'm like talking about, like, we have a voice channel where all the guys technically, like, we all hang out constantly, even when you don't see streams. Like, we actually still interact with each other. It's not like we stop talking the moment the stream's over. Well, Golden does, but he hangs out with his cooler friends instead of us. Hello, Waffle Reaper. Yeah, I know 20 mils is secondary. Bo's lying. What do you mean I'm lying? They're paid actors. Yeah, that's actually true.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Nowadays, I can't be asked. Nowadays, it's pretty dead. I mean, the Discord has its own life. It is what it is. I also like can't really. I don't have the time to keep like to do any events or anything with it. Like, you want to be in the Discord if you want to play Hoi 4 in the future. If we ever need people for like a game that we want to play and we're missing people, we'd be willing to do that. But at this point, we have our own little closed community that we sit in, and then we have the expanded community with all the people that join the Hoi games. So it's so hard for us to, it's not hard, it's actually very easy. It's very easy for us to get people to play games that we want to play. Like, say we want people for Warno, but there's not enough people in the closed community we have that have access to the voice channel in there. We don't have the people for that. But we could just ask in the Hoi channel, hey, anyone wants to do that? Because that's like the expanded community there. And we'll ask, oh yeah, you guys want to play Warno? And there'll be plenty of people that want to play Warno or Steel Division or whatever. That's basically how it works now. Back in the day, we wouldn't have that big of a expanded community, so it wouldn't be as easy to find people to play like other games with. That's an enemy right there, and I didn't shoot him. He's dead.
Achtung! Artillerieschlag! Feindliches Sperrfeuer in eurem Sektor!
Look, I don't see the guy shooting. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't even know what I killed. Okay. So that's Shrimple. We're just getting some tags right now, guys. I guess we're technically spawn killing, and this is bad custom. Maybe I should help that guy. I just feel like if I help people, I'll die. That's usually what happens. I'll drive over and help him last second here to get the bonus. Okay, never mind. Let me shield him. Who shot? Are you dead? Request help with fire extinguishing. I can't help you, bro. Now I can. See, I knew he was right there.
010.
It's not what I said, Overseeker, but it's the thing that, like, in the early days, like, you needed to, like, try and get people to play games. At this point, everyone wants to play games. Like, a lot of the time, like, we have people literally in line to join. Like, if we host a Warno lobby, we literally have people in line to come in and play Warno.
Ausgezeichnete Arbeit, Kameraden! Jetzt können wir den Sack zumachen!
But back in the day, sure, you'd be more, well, like, I'd say the Discord was more active from, I guess, an outsider perspective, but that's because we needed it more active back then. Does that make sense? Because we needed to, like, constantly do stuff to get people into play and shit like that. Nowadays, it's just, I just do an announcement because we have, like, 15,000 people in the Discord. Like, if I go check with a member list on the Discord right now, let's see. Members. What does it say? 20,700 people in the Discord, right? Like, if I just ping people on the Discord and be like, hey, we need people for Hoi, I get like 20 people in like a minute that are lining up for Hoi. Well, I don't know if I have that in me, man. Like, I don't know. I'd probably just continue the way it is. Hi. You can't it? Yeah. Just have to pet the cat. Watch the new YouTube video you just dropped. Golden carried the Allies to victory. Soviet air build was something. Ophia? Like, as much as Golden played a good game, I wouldn't actually say that he's the reason that the game was won. I would say it's more the German player. Like, that was a skill issue on the German side. He himself says that himself in the video. What was this? Bokoen, how was Dune 2? I'm planning to see it tomorrow. Okay. Dune 2, without spoiling too much or saying anything, I think it's a good movie. Right now I have it as an 8. I put it at an 8 out of 10. Potential to go down to 7 out of 10 on a rewatch. I don't know. It's just, I always say I could go one down from on a rewatch. I think that's fair to say that. The main problem, if I were to select a main problem, I say it's an 8 out of 10, and my main problem with it is the ending. I feel the ending is rushed. I feel like the last 40 minutes maybe is rushed, and you'll see why when you watch it. That's not spoiling anything. I'm just saying it feels rushed. Is this a new game mode? What's that graphic in the top? Dead. That guy's seriously spawning in a fucking helicopter. I can't get him. Thank you very much, Daimler Benz, for helicopter shot down. Easy money for the raid. Thank you. Like, this tank is so fun to play, chat. It is so fun to play with a 20 mil as your secondary. You can just target IFVs, helicopters, anything. The only air defense Denmark has today is a machine gun too, by the way. That's just not true at all. You just lied. Why would you lie like that, why? Why would you lie to the gang like that? Will you ever play Warhammer 3 again? That was a plan. Potentially in the summer. I would love to play one of the big campaigns, but Peef said something, and we're not playing. I'm expecting Peef. Expecting Peef to tell me when it's ready, and ask people when they want to play, if they want to play a big campaign. The Danish AA is actually free laser pointers. No. Denmark has no ground-based air defense. Define ground-based air defense for me. Why? Thank you, Sandy, for the 21 months. You are the reason why I bought oil a while back. Keep up the great content. I'm sorry for your loss. Nah, I'm glad to hear it, man. Like, it's shit like this, messages like this, Dondi, is why Paradox is sponsoring me, unironically. Because they know the videos sell games. And I'm happy you actually found enjoyment in the game. I hope you found enjoyment in the game and didn't feel like you lost hours playing it. To get back to Wa's misinformation here, we do have ground-based AA. Wa is just a dumbass. He is not thinking about our ships. The only ground-based AA we have nowadays is our ships. They are actually part of NATO's missile defense system. We also have like retired shit and stockpile. Like we gave a bunch of Stingers to Ukraine and shit like that. I don't know if you count those. We probably have more of that laying around. We probably have a bunch of retired shit just laying there. I'm going exactly where I died right now. He's right there. He's right there. He needed to die. It is what it is, Dondi. Do you know what is the concept of land, the ground, and the sea? Well, technically, if you're standing, if the missile is fired from a ship, it is on top of the ship is floating on the water, but the missile isn't floating on the water. The missile is stationed on the ground of the ship, thereby making it ground-based. 6D logic, guys. Took out his track. What are you doing? CV90, what are you... Okay. He is fucking dead, man. Took out his machine gun. How did that not take out the machine gun? That's stupid shit. What? What? Hey, but what do you think about the current state of victory? Personally, I think it's a bit sorry. I don't know what that means. I think it's a bit sorry. I'm trying to process that message. Judging again, if I did not enjoy the game more than I hate the game, then I wouldn't be playing it. That's my statement. I literally would not play it. Like, I would maybe play it like once. If the argument could be used, you can make any game fun with friends. Yeah, but not for how many hours do I have in the game? I'm just gonna double check. I'm not gonna turn this into a discussion though, because I know it's bait. But I'm just gonna say it. I have 340 hours in it. Like, a game can't be that fun with friends that you put that many hours into it. I'd rather play an actual game than if I didn't like the game. But I do like the game, and I do have fun in it. How many hours do you have in Hoi 4? 5,000. And that game is still awesome. Is this a new map? I don't think I've played this map. So when NATO is fighting a land war in Eastern Europe, how do you propose the Danish Navy will cover the Danish army? Will they put the ships on land like the... You realize what range, like, a lot of ship AA has, right? You understand that, right? Well, there's something called the Baltic. Do you know what the plan is for the Danish, like, do you know where the Danish current 1st Brigade is stationed right now, Wa? It's stationed in, I'm pretty sure, Estonia. Most of Estonia can be covered from the sea, you understand that, right? BR, we're at 9.3, I think. I don't know what the fuck this thing is at. I think it's 9.3. How do I fucking click into it? Is it here? 9.7. I'm garbage at the game, so if you're new here, I'm sorry. Sorry for what you're about to watch. I'm just gonna, like, completely blindly trust that my allies have my left. I always believe in the best of the team, okay? I am excited for Dune 3. Oh, wow, okay. I spotted him. I just love the bushes in this game so much, man. I wish there were more bushes in the game. One is Civ 5. Do you mean Desync 5? Yeah. Yes. I mean, I would assume they're making Dune 3. Does 2K not have thermals? I don't think so. But I also haven't unlocked everything for it. But if Denmark got invaded, what would you do? Probably hope for the best. Go to my girlfriend's parents' farm. Hang out there. Because it's like out in the middle of like fuck all nowhere. Like kilometers away from any towns, really. Live off the land there. They have a well. Like, they literally have their own water supply. They have a river nearby where you can fish. They have fields, farming fields. They've got wild animals around them.
The enemy is winning.
Ukraine can deny Russia access to most of the Black Sea with simple drones and a handful of missiles. Why do you think the Danish ships can get anywhere close to Estonia? Because I feel like NATO ships are more competent than Russian ships. End of story. The Russians don't have a history of being great at naval warfare. And before you say anything, unironically, Denmark does have a history of naval warfare. Plus, we're on the side with the US that has the most experience with naval warfare. I'm gonna YOLO this one. It's not the play. I'm going to Rannes. Again, Cyprus, if you ever looked at the invasion plans of that the Soviets had for if you ever look at the Soviet invasion plans for Denmark during the Cold War, for if it actually happens, the one that got leaked, they all of like Sjælland itself, like the main island, Copenhagen would get 2 nukes, one nuke on each barracks on that island. That island would be like literally gone. You don't want to live on the main island in Denmark if war breaks out. That shit's gone. The rest of it gets naval invaded and like taken out, except for the island that I come from, the island where my parents live. The Russians haven't even drawn any arrows on that island. There is no plans for even occupying the island that my parents like, or at least advancing on the island that my parents live on. So if I really wanted to get away from it, that would be the island to go to. I mean, to be fair, they'd probably go there now, Cyprus, because the tunnel is being built. The infamous tunnel to Germany. If they don't just blow it up. But yeah, I noticed that, none of Jutland's getting bombed by nukes. So, again, I will just go to my girlfriend's parents' farm, and we will just stay there. Like, unironically, that is the play from us. And then the only times I'll go to town is to get medicine, like, which I will need a lot of. And hopefully, thankfully, or hopefully, the Danish pharmaceutical industry will be able to keep producing said medicine. Because otherwise, I'm going to die if a war breaks out, because I cannot survive for very long without it. I'd have to ration my medicine that I have available at the time. Ever since the Ukraine war did start, I have unironically, no, actually that's ever since COVID. Because in the beginning of COVID, originally I used a nasal spray for my disease chat. And after, at the beginning of COVID, unrelated to COVID though, my nasal spray stopped being available because something in the factory fucked up or something that people were getting seizures from using it or whatever. I don't know what was going on with this. And the whole system had to be rebuilt. They had to basically retune the factory, and it's like a 3-year process or something. I'm supposed to be able to get the nasal spray this summer, potentially, and I haven't had it since COVID started, guys. That's 4 years ago. Just think about that. Anyways, when that happened, I was like, holy shit, I don't actually have that much medicine. How the fuck do I survive now? And I had to go to the doctor, and I found out, oh, you can get some pills for this. But what if the pills then disappear? What's the next option? I don't actually know. So I've started, like, stacking up pills to have my own emergency supply. So I just, instead of buying 1 pack of pills, I bought 2 pack of pills. And, like, slowly start, like, stacking up, like, a little supply in case a war breaks out or something happens to a factory or whatever. Because... And then, even if I need to ration it, I can last for a lot longer. I could just go without medicine for a week. It would suck, because I'd have to piss and drink constantly. But, drink a lot of water wouldn't do it. Like, it wouldn't literally not fix it for me. Because I would piss out the water before it can actually be obtained in my body. Drinking a lot of water would only fix it temporarily. Like, I would unironically die from dehydrating myself in like, a couple months or something. Didn't even get the kill. But the way I see it is... I just, like, what's about the expired date of pills? I think they last, when you buy them, or when they're produced, they last for about 3 years or something. Like, if I buy some right now, or maybe 2 years, I don't know. And, like, that's, like, the expiry date, but that's not how pills work. Like, they'll still work, but they'll work worse. That's how usually medicine works. Haven't watched The Wolf of Wall Street when they take, like, the pills, and, like, they're, like, you know... They're expired, and they just have like a timer on it before, like there's like a fuse on it before it goes off. Delayed fuse, there you go. But yeah, that's the one thing I would have to worry about in a scenario like that. If production would shut down, and I would but I already have, again, as I said, at the moment right now, I have a backup plan where I would just ration it. I would once a week, maybe 2 days a week, take pills, so I would function as a normal human being 2 days a week, and that way my body would be able to absorb water, vitamins from food, and shit like that, without it just being pissed out immediately. And then the rest of the week, I would live like a gremlin and not be able to sleep, not be able to, like, survive without going to the bathroom constantly. But yeah, the main idea is to just go to the farm if anything like that would ever happen. But once again, I don't think a lot of shit would have to go wrong if we were to end up in a war where the enemy made it to where I am. I feel like out of all the like potential scenarios when a war could like break out, I don't think a potential enemy of Denmark. Out of the current countries, potential enemies of Denmark are the Russians, or either it's the Russians or it's countries all the way over in Asia. I don't think any of them are gonna reach Denmark before, like, anything happen. Are you not going to sign up? I literally wouldn't be able to sign up. Again, we've been over this discussion, chat. Like, I would literally be the Volkssturm. That's where I am. They wouldn't draft me until, like, they draft, like, the sick people. Because I can't work in the army. Like, you'd have to constantly be able to feed me my meds. Yeah, if you need meds, you ain't going. That's how it is. What do you think about the Macron statement about the war? I understand his statement, but I don't know, man. Like, the French have always been wanting to do their own thing, so. You need meds? No. Allergies? No. I need meds so I don't piss. I will probably waive one draft unless my job is protected due to my... Could be, backer, but... Like, I literally, like, again, you go... Since we still have conscription in Denmark, every male, once they hit the age of 18, have to go in and they get looked at to see if they're actually draft material. And I'm not... Like, I didn't even have to go to that. I literally didn't even have to go to the thing. So I never actually saw... I can't remember... What the fuck do you call it? You call it something specific. Cyprus, you know what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. I hate that Russian shitter thing. It's called a specific thing, the day where you go. Session? Okay, yeah, session. Like, I never went to that shit, because they told me not to come. It'd be a waste of time. Forsvar's Day, maybe, yeah. But yeah, like, I was literally, all of my, like, friends and classmates went, but I didn't go. And it's literally like, in Denmark, if you don't go to that day where you're scheduled to be there, by the way, chat, the police will literally come get your ass and get you there. Like, that is unironically how it works. You are forced to go. Because they need to know if you're able to be in the military. For war planning. I assume it is for war planning as well. I assume that's the main reason for it. It's so the military knows how many able bodies it has in an ability to call up. That was so cool. What just happened right there? I didn't even get to play that game. Let's just leave. Can we leave? Yeah, let's just get out of here. But it won't have any gear to equip anyone. Like, come on, why? Like, I feel like a lot of people, when they say NATO countries are under-equipped or whatever, I don't think you understand what they mean by that. Like, small arms fire and small arms equipment, I think NATO countries have plenty of that shit laying around. So much shit from the Cold War just laying in boxes to equip, like, people to just arm and local rear guards and shit like that. Easy. Like, all the small arms shit they've got plenty of. Uniforms. Protection for all those people as well. It's the big ammunition stuff. Artillery. Tanks that we're lacking. We're not lacking, like, if you want to just, like, call up, like, infantry to just hold. Like, to just be in trenches. NATO countries are easily going to be able to do that in terms of equipment. Not here, we gave it all to Ukraine. So that's the funny thing, because the Stingers we had in stockpile wasn't even listed as stuff we had in stockpile. So you don't even know what you have in stockpile, probably, Wah. Like, the Stingers we gave to Ukraine were literally expired Stingers we had in a stockpile somewhere that we weren't even counting as part of our arsenal. So God knows how much, like, quotation marks, expired stuff there is laying around in NATO countries that would just immediately equip people. And that goes for everybody. Also, let's be honest, the US would just immediately ship like a million M4s or M16s to like NATO countries and just equip them. And also the easy to transform factors to start doing guns and other weapons. I don't know how easy that is, honestly, for a lot of countries. We bought F-35s a long time ago. Come on. That's old news. Is he dead? Oh, he wasn't dead. Now he is, baby. I'm gonna just skedaddle here. No, I've never had a nuke. I've been so close, Flojo. I'm so pissed about it.
Air 260, 300 meters.
The West's military-industrial complex is hollowed out. I don't... Like, okay. The main problem... That's not even true. The main problem about the West's military-industrial complex is because the West is too comfortable with peacetime, if that makes any sense. We're too adjusted to it that we don't want to give up on shit. You're hearing the same shit here in our country right now. People are complaining that we just put another... How the fuck is that even possible? We have people! I don't understand how those two... How did 2 tanks get past? Okay, so back to the argument I was just making. The West is too used to this shit. Like, in our country, we've got problems. We've just sent another aid package to Ukraine, I think. And we've just made it... I think that was what we did. And people are immediately complaining. Why are we spending more money on guns and weapons? We could have spent this on the psychiatry departments in our hospitals and shit like that. Or like other welfare options and shit like that. People are complaining that we're spending weapons on war machines and not like the welfare system and shit like that. And the problem about that's the whole problem about the West's like military industrial complex. It can't expand fast enough because people don't want to spend the money on it. They don't actually want to expand it as well. Like that's the main problem with the West's forts. Is he dead? Did he die? Or did he smoke? Oh, he didn't die. Do I not have thermals? Numpad 1. Oh, thermals don't work for this shit. He's right there. Oh, that's one of ours. What? Yeah, you guys need to spend a lot on Navy in Australia, though. That's literally like a necessity because of the Chinese. In the US, it's like 100 rich families that control all money. Nobody else has any say. Again, here it's like the public is very wary about it. Like, we do have... I think it is the majority of the population that wants this shit. But I think it's about 40% of the population that's against spending money on Ukraine. Or like, are neutral on it. Or kind of don't want to have an opinion on it. Where 60% is backing it. So it's still a majority that backs what's going on. That we're helping them out. And that we're investing into our own military. But it's a problem that there are actually people... Because my logic with this whole thing is that these people don't understand that if you don't invest into the military in a situation like this, if you don't invest into deterrence and help out the Ukrainians, then you could potentially lose that welfare that you want us to invest into. Like, it's like an insurance policy you're basically paying for. Like, you could choose not to insure your house, and you would have more money, right? But if your house burns down, you won't be able to get any money in return to protect that house that just burned down. Like, why would you get an insurance policy for your house burning down? It's such a... why your house isn't gonna burn down, right, guys? Like, it's the same argument and the same stupid argument. My house ain't gonna burn down. I don't need an insurance on this. That's stupid. Waste of money, guys. I could spend this. I could spend it on going on holiday. I could buy a new car for this. Like, it's such a stupid mindset. Whereas you need to spend that money to protect the liberties and the rights you already have in your country. Governmental users are now Russia funded and signal boost both right and left extremist parties and troll factor reasons to signal. I know that as well. I know that as well. Like, there are definitely, like, what's it called? Hybrid warfare going on with that shit. Unironically, as cringe as it sounds, Twitter is literally a tool for the hybrid warfare that's going on. Information warfare. You just argued the enemy would never reach Denmark anyway, so the Danes would never feel the pressure to actually build a credible... You don't understand what... Oh my god. Why? The reason why Denmark they won't reach that is because I'm arguing for us to be able to stop them. In order for that to happen, we need to have a military to stop it. If everybody just settles down, of course they'll reach it eventually. That's how it. That's what logic is. The logic is if everybody just goes, we don't want to spend money on insurance policy. Then when everybody, then when like, the argument doesn't work that way. But if everybody doesn't want to spend money on a military, and one person spends money on the military, that one person or that one country can just go grab everything from everyone else. I mean, there's an argument that militaries won't matter much since nukes would probably just kill most of us in those military factories. That's an argument and a theory, Warfare Reaper, but that's not, like, necessarily true, because there's not been a war between nuclear powers where nukes have been dropped yet, so we don't actually know if that shit's gonna happen. You have no idea if that's gonna happen. Because if somebody presses the button, then the other person presses the button. I'm of the theory that nukes is nothing but a deterrent. That I'm literally all aboard the nuke is a peacebringer weapon. It makes it so we don't kill each other. Yeah, the nuclear winter thing is also something that's debatable. Like, it's also literally a theory that, again, nobody knows what's actually gonna happen if that happens. I feel like this is a bad idea what I'm doing right here, so I'm just gonna line up right around here and just aim down the B. Yeah, I think that's true, Overseeker. People do lose the bigger consequence, like of the consequences of the Ukraine war. But I said this in Tommy's chat as well. Some of you may have actually seen it, if you watch Tommy K, because he was talking about it as well in his chat. And I am of the opinion that I would rather pay extra taxes right now, and thereby support Ukraine more, give Ukraine more weapons right now, so we don't end up in a situation where we have to die. Like, it sounds cynical. I would rather have, like, the Ukrainians, give them all the tools they need to fight the Russians so that we don't have to fight the Russians. I think that's, as perspective, that is logical, and most people should fucking be on board that train. I'd rather pay an extra 5% in taxes and send that money to help them fight. Exactly, Mohan. The Ukrainians are literally dying for us. Why don't we just give them all the tools they fucking need? most of Europe and the US won't agree with that. It's just if you don't have a realist perspective on the case, it's just it is literally the most. It's the correct decision to a correct opinion to have. I don't want to say there's correct opinions, any specific correct opinions, but I do believe that is the correct opinion in this case, because it means that potentially you won't have to, if you have children or you yourself, you're young enough to still fight, you won't have to go die against the Russians, or your children won't have to go die against the Russians. It's over. Oh!
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I mean, Mohan, your country also have a lot of fucking, like, Russia sympathizers on the internet. There are so many Russian supporters out there, and Z posters from Austria. They're still looking at me.
We are losing.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. On Twitter, there are so many brain-dead Austrians. There's gotta be something in the water in some of the areas there, man.
Captured most of the strategic zones.
Yeah, towns, I would assume Serbia's. But didn't Serbia actually, like, help Ukraine a couple, like, months ago? I swear they did. Oh, I fucked up. No, I did not fuck up. Oh, you're unlucky, but... Oh, no. Is he shooting me? No, he's not. Okay. Got him. What's your KD in your tank? Let's not talk about that. I'm not good at War Thunder, guys. If you're new here. No, you don't have Russian sympathizers, Grievous Arg. You have what's called... Oh, the Democrats don't like Russia? Or, I guess we love Russia. That's what you have. You have a system that is... Oh, God, what the fuck? You don't have... That's just not true what you just said. You just have a political system that is... Oh, my opponent doesn't like this. I guess I love that. Or, my opponent hates this. I guess... sorry, my opponent loves this. I guess I hate this. That's what you have in your country. Your country is just fucking stupid when it comes to that shit. Like, your politicians can't work together the side of a fucking barn, man. Oh! Even our fucking, like, parties work together when they see that they can get something that they both want. And why the fuck wouldn't the Republicans want to, like, send aid, old fucking vehicles, by the way, to, like, that you guys don't even use anymore, that will help your fucking military industry and American fucking citizens that work in those factories make extra money and just in general help your country's economy? Why wouldn't you do this? Why wouldn't you, like... Ronald, again, I think this has been said a lot of times in the past few months. Ronald Reagan would literally be fucking, like, killing himself in his grave right now with the shit you guys are pulling over there. It's so troll. It is so troll. Now, I don't even think they're bought out by the Russians. I think they're genuinely just that stupid. I think they're genuinely just so stupid that they're like, oh, the Democrats like Ukraine, I guess we love Russia. I genuinely think that they're just that stupid. I missed. I guess, Mohan. I guess, potentially. But I do think that a lot of the fucking Republicans are, like, stupid in that way. That they are literally just... Yeah, I don't know. Only time with both sides... Yeah, I guess. But I don't understand how they can't, like... It's... And also like the Republicans being like, it's not in our interest to like help the Europeans or whatever, like that they're on Trump's side with that shit. It's so like there should be, and you should be taught in your school system that, like, because your country is literally the number one. If we're looking at the Wiki list, you are the number one GP right now, right? You have so much influence across the world. You should be taught in school how much you benefit as a citizen from in a country, like your rights and shit, what you're able to do from the US having that influence in Europe and like helping out Europe. You should be taught how much that helps you out. You should literally be taught that in school. How much you benefit? Pay your 2% then. First of all, I agree we should pay our 2%. But even if we didn't pay our 2%, you should still be wanting it though. Because it doesn't fucking matter if we pay our 2%. You still have all that influence still. If you pulled out just because people didn't pay the 2%, that would be so fucking stupid. Imagine if Europe had to, like, if you alienated Europe and they'd have to look to some other power like China or Russia or some dumb shit, or like, or just be on their own. You'd lose out on so much fucking power in the world. It's so retarded. The average American doesn't give a shit about the influence and get minimum benefit from it. That's so cap. I'm Googling something right now. Do you understand how much trade the US has with Europe, by the way? I just want to put that out there. And how much the American arms industry benefits from European countries as well. I guess that's right, Packer. Americans can't see the benefit they get from it, but they sure as hell, Packer, can we agree I agree to your statement, but can we agree with the statement that if you were to lose the influence that you already have, by, let's say, abandoning Europe, you would see not having that. You would be able to see when it disappears. Yeah, I know you agree, Packer, but you agree that the average American would be able to see what they'd lose if they were to lose that influence. I hate that I spawned in the wrong tank. You have to explain to them in terms of the stock market. Where are you? You're just right there. Am I blind? Does he have a bush on or something that I can't see? Oh, he's fucking dead. I can't even see him. I gotta reverse.
Most of the zones are under enemy control. Attention to
I gotta calm down, guys. I gotta talk about something else than stupid Americans right now, and stupid Europeans. I just want to emphasize again. I call both Americans and Europe. I just went over a rant before I went on to Americans being stupid. I went over. I had a rant about Europe. Was that behind us? I did just also have a rant about Europeans being stupid, not wanting to invest in defense. I want to reiterate that. So I did just go on a rant about that before this. I said America's stupid. Talk about what games you're looking forward to. I don't actually know what games I'm looking forward to right now, I'll be honest with you, Packer. It's been a while since I... Oh god, it's over. I literally can't even see. Talk about the... I haven't watched anime in a while, Packer, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest, I have not watched anime. Well, the last anime I watched was Attack on Titan. That's a long time ago. Are you excited about Paradox? What do people think the new Paradox game is? What do people think the new Johan Paradox game is? I saw a lot of theorizing on that. Paradox Tinto, like forum there. They posted a video as well? It's bad. I just saw the... What's it called? The... Oh, wow. We really did get pushed that... We are that team this game, huh? No, we're not doing Empire War right now. That's just not happening. I'm not booting up an Empire War game at like 1 AM right now. Now I want to play modern day German tanks. What am I even grinding for? We're grinding for the hot. You already have a Rome game, that total guy. Imperator. I haven't played CS for... I booted it up a couple times, but I didn't actually play a game, and it's been a while since I played. I should play more CS, but I guess Helldivers is the new shooter I'm playing at the moment. I haven't done any events at all, Golden Salt Mine. Not actually. You need to change your name to an actual name instead of like that and shit, man. I'm just gonna call you Salt Mine now instead. That's one we're gonna go to. Let's go Arma Reforger. So the problem about Arma Reforger is it's a very toxic environment. Not toxic as toxic towards me, but they say a lot of slurs in that game, and I don't think it's Twitch friendly. Like, I actually don't think that's Twitch friendly. That game. And it's mainly because of the Xbox player base. I have a theory that console players are infinitely more racist and homophobic than PC players. Any game that has VC? Nah. I think people behave better in some games. So I'm having fun right now in this. And maybe do a YouTube video. That's what I did last time. Crystal Jet.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Because Xbox are all Americans, I guess, yeah. They're too poor to afford PlayStation, Cyprus. Like, they're literally like playing on their Xboxes. They're dumpster diving in the fucking local Burger King. That was a bad idea. How? That's stupid. The turret is bad. Is Reforger a good game now? Confirm, is Reforger worth it now? I don't think it's worth it, but it's fun. If you own the game and you play on modded servers, it is fun. It is objectively better optimized than Arma 3. If you say anything against that sentence, you have a lower IQ than a monkey. The fucking Reforger game is so awesome to play on because you aren't actually watching a fucking PowerPoint slide when you're playing the game. It's also better combat, Arma Reforger, because it's way better to run around and shoot, and it's based on the DayZ engine. Correct me if I'm wrong there, if anybody knows anything else about it, but I'm pretty sure it is based on the DayZ engine. Which is a really good fucking engine. It's so smooth to play. Thank you, Proven Medusa, for the 5. DayZ uses the engine for just rendering. Reforger uses it for everything. It's their new engine, yeah. But they made the engine for DayZ, which is why DayZ is so good as well. Oh, there is actually a guy there. Oh, I took out his engine. I took out that pussy's engine. Engine out. Can I not get a good... Oh shit, it's over. Wait, I actually killed him. No way. Not the BMP though. I've never really been much of Arma freak or Arma campaigns. I always just played Arma for multiplayer, I'll be honest. Because Arma is like a sandbox game where anything can be done with mods and you can do so much cool shit in it. Also, by the way, I bought the game, the like Fallujah shooter game. I want to play that with whoever wants to play it. I know Jack has the game, but I want to see if I can get like a full squad for it and we can play through that at one point. It looks like I checked it out. It was really well optimized. I had like 140 FPS in it as well. And I want to try that one out. Oh god, where's he shooting me from? Arma 3 Apex campaign is actually fun. I've never played it. There's just something about Arma AI that I've never liked. How is your boycott of Broken It? I love how people are saying I boycott it when I actually played it. Like, we played it on the Discord and none of us actually liked it. Sure, it had cool stuff in it, but we didn't like the version of the game that it is right now. How did that bounce on it? Actually, we should do modder. Why would I boycott War Thunder? Anti-Stasi can be fun, but I was always more of the opinion... I don't know if you remember the time when we did Anti-Stasi with Remy, and we got put in there as some excitement along with the AI, so there would be a player element in the Anti-Stasi thing. That's what I like to do. I don't like to fight the AI, but I don't mind being on the AI side, that there's like a small team, which we had in the Remy game, where we were like the extra excitement for them in their campaign. So we could like show up and do something that the AI wouldn't do. That shit was fun. Wow. We haven't just done it once, we've done it several times against Remy, actually. Oh yeah, we did it, that was a time when I think the reason why we stopped doing it as well is because Remy was annoyed that some of my boys kept like going crazy on him and yelling at Remy and shit like that over balance issues or something, whatever. I didn't really mind that shit. I had a lot of fun doing it whenever Remy allowed us to do it. It was so fucking fun. I need to go piss, by the way. Let's see. Is anyone actually playing? Is Jack actually playing right now, or no? He is not. I gotta go piss. I'll be right back. I'm back. I am back. Having a cat is like, or at least this cat that I have right now is literally, it feels like having my own RuneScape cat. I've said this before. She literally just follows me everywhere. It's really nice. You gonna do more Helldiver streams? I kinda wanna do more Helldivers, but... like, I'd even play some Helldivers right now if I had my team. I guess Jack is technically still online, Abra's online. We'd have 3 people right there. I think Rem is still... like, if they'd be down for Helldivers, I'd be down for an operation or 2 as well. I'm not just doing War Thunder. My cat is panicking when I tell you. She knows the grind can't stop. Wow. My cat just like sits outside the shower and waits for me when I go take a shower. Don't see what just shot that tank. The the sea is Vietnam. I don't even remember that. I gotta check that actually. Just, Helldivers on hell difficulty is really fun. Let me just check the clip and see what this is. Like, I can't remember that it's... What the fuck? Where did I... Oh god, my voice sounds so differently back then. Just go! Hello? Is this when I was on my, like, my voice sounded like I smoked like 20 packs a day? Oh yeah, I just disappeared
like
into
I can't remember that
into the ocean.
This is how they won the war, guys.
So stupid, man. Is it worth picking up Vicky Free? I mean, it's very hard to say. Like, playing single player Vicky Free is like... The AI could be so fucking bad. Like, it's... If you like playing Vicky Free, or if you want to play Vicky Free single player, if you want to pick it up for that, be prepared that if you ever declare war, you need to fight against any possible great power, because the AI acts so unrealistic and retarded that you need to be able to fight whoever, basically everyone on the planet. Like, even if you're like Japan, just like having fun, you need to be prepared to fight Austria-Hungary if you're invading Vietnam, because Austria-Hungary might be like, yeah, you can't take Vietnam, Japan. Yeah, I'll death war you over Benin. Like, that's why Vicky Free single player is not that good. It's good if you just enjoy playing peacefully and you just sit there and you defend yourself in case someone invades you, like a defensive war. But never do an offensive war in Vicky Free single player. And it happened to me the other day, Chris Lojat. Hej. Troede du lige vi skulle ud og lave noget, fordi jeg rejste mig op. Nu ligger du der. Glor på mig. Stupid ass tank. Speaking to the cat, guys. Exactly, Cyprus. There are very few people in the chat that will understand what I say, but the people who do understand it will have a lot of fun time, because they will know more about the stream and know more about me than what the other people do. And the worst part is my voice sounds differently when I speak Danish compared to English. I don't know why. It's also because you gotta speak softly to the cat. Yeah, that's also a fun one to pat. But Vic Free multiplayer is fun. Gotta have the right people to play with, though. Make it fun, but that's like most multiplayer games. But that being said, I don't think Vic 2 single player is that good either.
It's almost harvesting season.
Because the war system in Vic 2 is so poorly made that you can literally obliterate people or the AI so easily by just defending, because they will just keep throwing men into the meat grinder until they either win the battle or they're out of men. If you can bottleneck them. The Aalborg accent. That shouldn't even be an Aalborg accent. It's more of a Lolland accent. People from Aalborg still say I sound like I'm from the I'm from Sjælland. Because I sound more like I'm from Sjælland than from Jutland.
Keep it up, and victory will be ours.
You may not believe that, but that is how it is, Cyprus. You sound like you're from Middelfart. Middelfart. Haha, guys. Haha. I had a university professor that was very happy that I was, that he was my, advisor for the project we were making back in the day. because I reminded him of home, because he was from Fyn. I think he was specifically from Svendborg, and apparently the people down there sound like they're from Lolland as well. Kind of sound like me. So he's told me it felt like he was a little home. That it was a little bit of a home that was there. It's kind of nice. It's kind of a good vibe with him. I haven't had a good couple games for a while now. It's kind of bad. Yeah, inbred. So true, Cyprus. So true. How about you go live in like the rat capital, huh? Instead of living in an actual like good place like Jutland, where there's actually space for people. You go back to living in like rat cockroach land, where you have to like if you want to buy a house, it's like $1 million. And I'll go buy my house for like 200k instead. Maybe 300k. And you go pay $1 million for it. I live in Aarhus, the second rat capital of Denmark. The second rat cockroach capital. It's literally like the San Francisco of Denmark because of the hills. I've been to Aarhus like once in my life. Actually twice. But the first time I was there, I remember walking in the hilly area and I was like, damn, my legs are actually kind of sore. Bro, you live in Chlamydia City. Man, that's crazy. I live in the sex city. That's what Cyprus just said. For reference, chat, I live in the city in Denmark that has the best nightlife. Holy shit, I just detonated. And you spend it playing Hoi. Dude, sit this. I'm 29, man. I don't go out as much as I used to do. That's just how it is when you get older. But I still do go out. I'd say I go out as often in all. I go out like maybe. I don't even know like how many times I go out a year. Like most of the time it's like I don't go out that much in Aalborg anymore. I go out more in like different towns because I'm visiting friends and we go out after that. That's like a year or two ago, maybe 3 years ago, Cyprus. Come on. Didn't a guy literally like, come on, Cyprus, calm down here. What about the school where like the kids like literally rape each other, Cyprus? That's going on right now. That's nowhere near where I am. That's like literally like that's near where you live, Cyprus. Come on. You're saying what? This is literally a scandal right now, chat. This is literally a scandal right now, chat. In Denmark right now, where there's a Cyprus knows what I'm talking about. That's on Shell. Yeah, Cyprus knows exactly where it is. Look at that. He's been reading the news. There's a scandal going around right now, chat, in Denmark, where apparently there's a school in Denmark where kids from like that all the way down to 6 years old are like raping each other or like sexually assaulting each other or forcing each other to beat each other up to avoid being beat up by a group, forcing people to take off their clothes in the bathroom and people laughing at them and pissing on them and shit. It's fucking crazy over there. That was a 6-year-old boy that that his mom found out that like in the middle of the night he couldn't sleep because his anus hurt, and then when he told his mother why, it was because some like boys in his class had shoved an iron pole up his ass. And something about an 8-year-old girl or a 9-year-old girl that had been raped by a fellow 8 or 9-year-old girl, not girl, a boy student. And at that point, my question is like, why? Like, that doesn't even make any sense, because you don't even know what your penis does when you're like 8 or 9 years old. So it like that's something wrong. That's I don't even understand what's happening there. Stop talking? What? I'm talking about an actual incident that's happening in Denmark right now. That is fucked up. That is happening right now. You're laughing right now? I think I'm uncomfortable laughing when I'm talking about it. It's like a coping mechanism. How many kids were involved? A lot. That's been a lot of shit going on in that school. Because it came out as like one person, this shit was happening. And then suddenly this school was just like, everybody just came out. Like, it was just crazy what was going on. Apparently there's a systematic problem in that school. Play com. I can't give you like Golden Eagles, sadly, so you can get it. I didn't have premium for years. I still don't have a top tier tank. You've got to work for it like everything else. I can't hand out stuff. I'm not that popular with Gaijin. They don't like me that much. Some teachers had to know about it. Like the incident with the iron pole and the 6-year-old gunmaster. The kid actually told the teachers about it, and the mom went like up there and told the teachers about it as well. And they just dismissed it. They literally just dismissed it. I got a bad feeling about what I'm doing right here. I'm gonna detonate in a second, and I don't want to. I want to actually play my Leopard 2K. Did they flank around that way? I hope not. Oh God. He's right there, he's right there, he's right there. Right in the ammo.
Attention to the map.
The one thing I was asking is why they didn't expel the students that did this shit, but some people were telling me that's not something you can do, because you'd be abandoning the kid, right? Like, you'd want to try and sort it out, but because it is really weird that, like, to me, it's really weird that, like, the kid is still in the school. Even after the scandal's out, they still go to school, to the same school. Keep hidden from public view, probably, yeah, too. Please tell me I fucked something up. Got him. Thank fucking God. 3 kills so far. You can't just give the kid to a different school. Yeah, that's the problem as well. But it is a huge scandal in our country at the moment that are like shit like that is happening. That should not be happening. That's the crazy shit. Why is that happening as well? What my reaction to the whole situation is, like, shit happened when I went to school, but that shit didn't happen. Kids are just different nowadays, I guess. They're more hardcore now. We've talked about that multiple times, Cypress. No, actually, that's not the guy we've talked about, Cyprus. Like, we've talked about the foreign minister we had that a couple years back that had sex with a 15-year-old. That was something. That was something. And they went with lawyers to the girl's house, and they like basically made her shut the fuck up and sign documents so she can't talk about it. But yeah, like, I feel like school's just different nowadays than, like, because people would get bullied back in the day, but not to that extent. We wouldn't have, like, shit where people got raped or, like, shoved an iron pole up their ass or forced to take their clothes off and like, forced to beat someone else up to avoid beat up and shit like that. That shit didn't happen. People got bullied, got called names. Like, sometimes that'd be, like, punches, obviously, or shit like that, but it wouldn't be, like, wild shit that I'm reading about there. Like, that shit just sounds fucking crazy. Trying to find the guy. He's right there. Got him. I don't know who the guy is that shot me though. Come on, roll out, Autobots. Yeah, unlucky, buddy. I'll see you around. I love the reverse speed on this shit. See, Russian tanks can't do this. That's a lot of shit that went down, Cyprus. I wouldn't be able to go over the entire list. I'd have to bring the news article up. What makes a 6-year-old think about doing? That's what I'm questioning as well. Like, back when I was a kid, I'd do stupid shit, but not shit like this. I'd maybe try and punch someone or call someone stupid doo-doo head, or or I had this really dumb shit when I was like, I think I was 7 years old or something. When I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be a dumbass in class. And when the teacher was like, all right, kids, you need to sit down, the class is starting. I was like, no, I'm not gonna sit down. And then he was like, all right, if you don't sit down right now, I'm gonna get you to the principal's office. And then I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna sit down. And I'd sit down in like a really retarded way, so I'd sit on the floor or something, not on the chair. And she'd be like, you need to sit in the chair. I'd be like, okay. And then I'd sit up in the chair, but not actually sit on the seat. I'd sit on like the backrest of the chair, like, you know, shit like that. That's the rebellious shit I'd do, like retarded kid stuff, not like actual, like, put an iron pole up someone's ass stuff. And then I got sent to the principal's office for that, and taught about discipline, and then I never did shit like that ever again. And my dad took my PlayStation away for a week, and that's kind of how that went down. It was the first time I learned punishment from stuff I did in school. That was a real Pepe Hands moment. Wait, did I just see an enemy drive by and I didn't shoot him? I saw it on the stream when I was reading chat. I'm actually trolling. He's right there. Credit? He's on fire as well. Got him. It's time for me to make my move, chat. And save the team. Didn't a kid on that school also get part of... Oh yeah, I saw that too. Like, he literally lost part of his finger as well. I'm just imagining some of these kids are getting fucked up for life. Because some other kid is, like, just an idiot. Like, as a parent, I would fucking despise those children that did that shit and the parents of that child and the school that allowed that shit to happen. I would despise that if my kid was like treated like that, and that or like if shit like that happened to my kid. Oh, that was from that direction. God damn. I do also believe that I think like access to the internet as a kid and just like accessibility to technology probably fucks up kids a lot more nowadays than what we were like in my generation. Like I had access to the internet at a fairly early age as well, but I didn't have a phone early on as well. I didn't have a phone until like I was like 8 or 9. Kids get fucking phones when they're like 6 years old today. Like it's fucking crazy. Like. Also, the fact that like Facebook didn't exist until I was like, I don't even know. Like, it's not like I didn't make my Facebook account until I was like a teenager as well. Facebook literally exists like for kids, or social media as well exists for like kids. So like they won't be able to escape if they're getting bullied or shit like that. It's also crazy. And teachers literally can't police that shit because they don't know where all the social media platforms are that the kids hang out on. So it's just a fucked up thing, man. I got my first Nokia brick phone at, like, I think it was 8 or 9. Because I remember the first kid that had one when I was, like, 6 or 7 years old. And he was the cool guy in class. I remember at one of the school parties that we were at, we were just sitting in, like, the coat hanging room. Like, all the boys in the class were watching that little tiny Nokia screen of him playing Snake on it. That shit was the coolest shit ever, man. You could play fucking games on your phone. That shit was crazy. He was so bad at Snake, though. Holy shit, man. He has a Wikipedia page about him now. Because he turned out to be like a footballer for a few years. Never became anything truly big, though. I'd say I've made a bigger impact on the world than he has at this point. With my YouTube channel. Why don't I have a Wikipedia page? In the town for the 17, kids be wild, parents don't be disciplining. Life is nuts. Literally, though. That's not Wikipedia, though. This guy has an actual Wikipedia, like the actual Wikipedia page about him. But yeah, I don't remember school being as tough as that sounds like now these days. Like it seems way tougher to go to school today than it was back in my day, and I'm glad I am not a kid in these days.
Artillerieschlag in eurem Sektor. Achtung, Artillerieschlag! Arma Reforger captured the goal. Arma Reforger captured the goal.
Wait, Bo, what do you want from me? That's just not true. That's just not true, because I've checked that multiple times. Assault mine. I have checked that Wikipedia page multiple times. I gotta check this out right now. Naxgo. Let's see. Am I actually on it? I don't believe it, because I've checked that multiple times. Maybe it's the Danish one I've checked. English. Oh, goddamn, I'm actually on it. Wow. I did not know I'm on the Wikipedia page right there. Look at that. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. It's got me as red though, because nobody's made an article about me. That means someone has actually put the effort to put me in there. That's kind of cool. Mom, I did it. I'm on the Wikipedia. Oh my god. Something bad's about to happen. Oh, you stupid son of a bitch. Oh yeah, I wonder what Bokoen's name is. Yeah, that's crazy. It's not like it's public knowledge. Okay, my cat just... I swear to God. She has to be trolling me when she closes the door. And then she, like, starts screaming that she can't get out. Like, that's gotta be on purpose, what you're doing right now. You make me die.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
Recon reports enemy spotted.
Why you shoot me, bro? I'm gonna die now. You're shoving me. You're gonna get me killed, bro. I don't see a dead Abrams here, so I'm probably gonna get... And there it is. That guy's killed me 3 times this round. I just want to put that out there. Man. I do actually like the guy who typed that into that wiki page right there. Actually put a little bit of effort in. I like that. With the sentence that he put down. That's all. Oh god, I don't feel like that's the play. I'm gonna just like back away and get shot in the ass here. What I'm doing right now is not the play either. Oh. My cat really wants attention. She keeps coming in and rubbing her ass on my leg and her tail on my leg.
Enemy forces have captured that zone.
Attack the A point.
We no longer have the advantage.
I wonder if I'm even gonna get anybody with this flank attack. I actually don't even want to capture the point. Let's just go around it. See if we can shoot people somewhere else. Probably a very bad idea what I'm doing right now. I got a bad feeling about this. I need to hop to the out. Jumping up into a spot right now or contemplating it. I can see her literally just staring at the place she needs to jump to. Keep providing. Keep respecting. I didn't look forward. I was looking at my cat, I'll be honest. That was a mistake. Maybe we should try the Martyr Bros again. Wow. Where are they even shooting us from here?
Attention to the designated grid square.
I had to pet the cat. We tried Veilfish Game of Life, and would you do it for... I watched part of the video. He always makes very long videos. Like, it's not for my attention span. But I watched part of it. It seemed very complicated, and just like the video being long, I feel like the game would be very long, and I don't think my attention span could handle it. I think I'd be more... His crazy Uno would be more my style. He makes really good videos, though. Like, they are actually good videos. If I'm, like, in an airport and I don't have anything to do, I like, at that point, and there's nothing else that can distract me, I like, at that point, they're perfect videos for me. It's like the... I'm just gonna ignore what just happened yet again. It's like, I watch RuneScape videos with Settle. Like, they're really good videos, and it's like, when I really don't have anything that distracts me, I watch them. Yeah, they're like movies, Noise to Destroy. That's more like, yeah. Okay, that was a bad game. Let's try... If I don't have a good game now, it's over, chat. We're ending the stream. If we're not having a good game. If it's a bad game, we will end the stream. But if it's a good game, we'll keep going. This is a bad map, so I will have a bad game.
Aufsitzen! Los, los, los! Klar machen zum Gefecht! Kraftfahrer bereit!
Remember, there will be Hoi tomorrow. I just felt like streaming something, because I haven't really done much today, so I was like... I kind of want to stream something, and I kind of wanted to play Warfare. I didn't know what to play, that's the thing, because everybody was just sitting on the Discord not really doing anything. So I didn't know what to play, and I kind of just wanted to play a game. I mean, I guess I could, but none of the other guys are online right now, so there's nothing I could play with them. I need to do some single-player stuff if I wanted to do it. And it's too late to start something crazy now, so... Warfare is just casual, like, chill stuff. And it's a good game for, like, talking to chat as well. That's what I like about Warfare. It's very good for just talking to chat. Yep, who's gonna get questions again? One second, I gotta get down this alley. You say may be able to join the Allies, but be unable to join the war so they can see what's going on before Japan goes in. What? Is that a new change? I don't know if I agree with that change. Maybe, a little bit? But wouldn't attaches just be the play there? I mean, it doesn't really hurt, but... We'll see if the stream goes. I may have been lying. You gonna keep playing War Thunder? I feel like I have to keep playing War Thunder. Oh my god, it's over. I don't see him.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Because I'm potentially doing a sponsored War Thunder video, like a dedicated sponsored War Thunder video, in the summer. And whenever I do a dedicated War Thunder video, it's usually from content I have been farming for a while. It's not just content from like a day of recording and I just throw together a shit video. Usually with War Thunder, it's something I actually invest a lot of time into by playing a lot of it. I saw that fucking Abrams hiding over there. That little rat. That is a rat spot, what he's got right there, if I've ever seen one, bro. Like, most of the videos I make, chat, are usually things, unless a lot of stuff happens. Like, the Hoy videos, like, obviously, that's a lot of hours put into a video, and you see they only end up 10 minutes. Like, a fucking 8-hour game can end up being 10 minutes. So most of the time, that might be 2 hours, if it's two 10-minute videos. It's a really good game. But, like, the way I make videos is, I don't want to, like, just make a shit video. I'll keep playing a game until there's content enough for it. Or you can, as you can see, I uploaded a random games video of games that I didn't play enough of, and I only put the content in there that I felt like that was video worthy. I do that, like, I have a lot of content just laying around, like, that I don't know what to upload it as, because I haven't played the game enough. That goes for games like War Thunder, CS, like all the like Wano games can kind of sometimes be made into one video for one game, but sometimes they like I cut together like 5 Wano games into one because there's just not enough content in one game. It's just all depending on what happens. We don't try and force content here. I will do it on some occasions with some sponsored videos in some games, because they want it out on a specific time, but it's not possible, like, with some things, like, for the World of Tanks video that I'll make in the future, for instance, that one will probably be a little bit more forced, because there's a time limit on how long I have to record it, so I'll have to sit down and just play the game, and try to be funny, and that'll sometimes be a little artificially funny because you have to do it for a sponsored video. That's just how it is. It's the same with Humankind or other things, or if you're paid to sponsor a stream or something, you have to try and be more entertaining for it because you're paid to do it. Give me some money. Yes! Actually a good one! I like that! 120. Okay, we'll keep playing then. That was a good one. I never get the money. Usually if I get the money, it's like 5k. That actually make me hype. Also, to be fair, did I not just get 2 kills that game? That's, like, a lot better than the previous games we've just played. But come on, guys. What map is this? Flanders? I haven't really played this map. I don't know if it's good or not. I feel like this map right here is, people are just gonna kill each other immediately. Kind of map. Oh, Panzerschiff. Aren't you the guy I have on my friends list? Aren't you also in chat? I haven't seen you type today. Or maybe I have. and I'm just being a brainlet. There he is, Panzerschiff. But yeah, Hoi 4 tomorrow. I don't know what country I'm playing. I've played a lot of allies recently. There's a bunch of allied nations I'd want to play. But I kind of also want to get back on a major nation. Maybe either play Italy or something like that again. Like, I really like playing Italy. It's like the one go-to nation I have. I really love Italy in this game, in Hoi 4 now. The state it is right now. Manchu time? Eh. I mean, you can have fun on Manchu, but... And if Japan allows you to have a lot of, like, factories, you can actually be determining for the game as well if you build some really good divisions. Okay, this hill is not it. Italy or Japan? I just feel like my Japan games are so below mid. They're just not that good. Like, me and Jake, like, when we used to play Japan together, it'd be like 1 in 5 that would be a good game. Or then we'd have, like, 1 game that would be mid, and 3 games that would be bad. Like, atrocious Japan games. Golden City was thinking about playing Japan. See, I might be down to play his Manchu if that was the case, because I like Manchu, but... Co-ops help, yeah, that's true. I might do Manchu, or I might do Italy. Oh, they were still... I hate that vehicle so goddamn much. Like, there are specific types of people that play specific types of vehicles in that game that would, in some instances, be on a list somewhere. I'm not saying what kind of list they'd be on, but they would be on a list in some countries. I doubt that's gonna be a meme game for the next DLC. I highly doubt that. Because judging from the dev diaries, like, that DLC is probably one of the... straight up just judging from the dev diaries, it's one of the most not interesting DLCs I've seen from Paradox. Like, probably on the same tiers with the Battle of the Bosphorus or Death of Dishonor. Because there's, like, literally no features, like, in the DLC, and it's irrelevant countries. Oh, it's a nation pack, yeah, but, like, it's literally, like, it's irrelevant. Paradox wants to sponsor me for a meme game, sure, but I haven't been offered one yet. I'll probably stream the new DLC in single player and play it. Like, I like the Hoi 4 single player these days and try and play that out. Probably do that. Probably will do that before release as well.
Attention to the map.
No, I don't think that touched the sky. Bo just pissed off his Latin American viewers. I'm sorry if I claim that Paraguay is an irrelevant country in a World War II game. If that offends my Paraguayan viewers, I am so sorry.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Same thing with Uruguay, I'll be honest. You can argue Brazil, potentially argue Argentina. Chile, maybe as well, but it's just like Argentina and Chile is also just irrelevant. The only one that's relevant is Brazil, and it's still irrelevant. But it is relevant, so I'll allow it. Oh. Paraguayan viewers 1. How do you even know that? Any people from South America in chat right now? And what country are you from? See, this is always the worst because then chat will just be like, I'm from South America. I'm from South America. See, I never knew that people from like South America. I'm from Bolivia. Yeah, sure you are, buddy. They don't even have internet in Bolivia. Come on. But like, there are unironically people from South America watching the videos and the streams. I know that for a fact because otherwise a South American or Argentinian would have never found my channel and subscribed and become one of my moderators on the channel. One of the head moderators on the damn channel is Argentinian. It's Nishayo. Nishayo is fucking Argentinian. I don't even know where he got shot from, but I want to go into town. I can't see shit. I want to hide. Let me hide in the corner so nobody can shoot me. I thought Nishayo was Spanish. Never tell him that. He gets really upset when I say, like, South Americans are just Spanish people. It's the same thing. They're essentially the same people.
Most of the zones are under enemy's control.
And he gets really upset when I say, when I call his mom Mamacita for some reason. I don't know why. Danish and Norwegians are the same. Agreed. Norwegian people are just like small Danish people. They're literally just like our children. They're just Danish children. If you look at the language, the written language itself, if you just only look at the written language, they are literally just Danish. They tried making up like a new language to like separate themselves from Danish, but nobody wants to speak that language. Like, come on. Nobody wants to speak nynorsk. Everybody speaks like bokmål, which is basically just Danish. I have already watched Dune. Bald Eagle. I actually spoke about it earlier on stream as well. No spoilers. You will get perm banned from the channel if you spoil it for everybody else. I'm aware, Amelia. I am aware that there is a difference between Spain and Latin America. I just say it to troll South Americans. It's like when I say Americans don't have culture, that apparently really triggers Americans. It really triggers Americans when I say they don't have any culture.
captured most of the strategic zones.
I mean, come on. Like, I know you say, like, U.S. doesn't have any culture, but they do have a culture. Like, Hollywood is literally part of their culture. Their food as well. Like, fast food and shit like that. There's a lot of it that's part of their culture as well. It's just, if you think about it, they do. A lot of the shit we do in Europe nowadays, or around the world, we do because of America. That is cultural impact still. It is very limited, but they do have culture. But it's fun when you say they don't have culture.
Thank you. Affirmative.
Hello from the Faroe Islands. I have a guy from the Faroes. The kingdom. Salutes the kingdom. Pablo Santiago. Thank you for the 22. It's always good to see someone in the directly translated Reich's community. The Reich community. It's called Rigsfællesskabet, which is translated to Reich community.
Rot! Liga rot! Liga rot! Over! Verstanden! Vorwärts! Motor auf! Air 250! 300 meters!
I feel like I'm kind of baiting on this team right now. I could roll out Autobots, but I feel like I'd die if I also roll out Autobots. Nobody came down this main road.
Motor an!
Is this when I drive up behind everybody and kill them? We gotta get some kills now, boys. What? Why are you here? Why are you here? Is it pointless to spawn in now? Alexander with a 49. Thank you. I'm gonna die if I drive out of the spawn protection. I know it. Especially if I ram a building like a fucking dumbass. My cat really wants attention from me. But she keeps not bringing toys. She usually brings toys. She wants to play. I don't know if she just wants attention or if she wants to play. And there I go again. Okay, he's up by the logs. Let's see if we can get him. I'm gonna just like try. By the logs. By the logs on the left. Is that up there? It's not up there, right? It's over there. It's gotta be over here. Oh, is it up there? Or is it on the other side? No, he was right there! I'm so stupid. I knew he was gonna be right there, man. I'm bad at the game. I admit it. I admit I'm bad at the game. I don't even know what to research on this thing. The next ammo? Let's get it. Oh, well, that's what I just got. Yeah, she's jumping up into her sleeping spot now, but I should probably like get her down from there and do something with her. I have used the thermals in the 1A5. I used it that one time on the Poland map, Bonneville. During this stream for like 2 seconds. Kom her. Sæt ned. Skal vi have dreamies? She's grown really big, chat. So big that I can't do cat cam anymore from the table because she literally can't lay on the table anymore. That's why she's found another place. She's not a big cat still, but she's grown too big to lay on the table now. The table, it was you remember when I said I was so happy I'd gotten like a table cat that would lay on my desk while I played games? Sadly, she outgrew that, or the table's not big enough, at least. But she still sleeps in here all the time with me, though. She never leaves my side. So if I could get a camera mounted up in the corner of the room, she's laying literally in the top of the corner. Maybe I could get the webcam on to actually show it, just real quick. If I could get let me just like show you where she is. Can we tab out? If I get the webcam. You haven't seen her for a while. You haven't seen this room for a while. It looks like shit in this room because there's a bunch of boxes in here. So, can I zoom in on this? This is fine. She lays up there. You see that? She's in the corner up there. And she is there literally constantly. She will literally almost every time I'm in the office, she comes in here and she just goes straight up there and she lays there. Why is she fat? She is not a fat cat at all. We're actually like, we want her to eat more because I don't know. She feels safe high up. Yeah, I assume so too, but like the thing is, if I leave the room, she will also follow me. It's not just that she feels safe up there, it's just because she wants to be in the room that I am also in constantly. Viewers from what country is most watching your videos? Americans. It goes Americans, English people like UK, USA, UK, and then I think it either goes Germany or Australia. They're up there as well. I've got the Canadians as well on the list as well. They want you, but not the constant contact. That's actually the foster kind of. That's pretty. Like that's how cats are a lot of the time. They will want contact, especially female cats. Like she's not as the classic female cat, like, because I've read a lot about female cats before we got her, and I actually didn't want a female cat because I've read that they're not as close with you as like they don't want to be pet as much as male cats wants to be. They're not as cuddly as well. But when she actually does want to be cuddled, she's very insistent on being cuddled. If I leave this room, she will be out here with me as well real fucking quick. Amelia, that's what it is. But to be fair, that's also why the streams are in English. It is to appeal to a wider audience. So I've always said that people who only stream in, like, I understand Spanish streamers, German streamers, but I've always said Danish streamers or like Norwegian streamers or Swedish streamers, if they do it in their own language, you're just limiting your market, man. Like, I don't think that's the. I think you don't see growth in your stream. English is just superior because you reach everyone with it. Danish viewers, I have about 2% Danish viewers. So it's not a lot. Anyways, guys, with the cat on the screen right here, there's your 2%, literally. Are you one of the top Danish influencers? I think there are way bigger Danish influencers than me. Just to say it out there, there are a lot bigger Danish influencers out there than me. But I'm also bigger than most of the Danish-speaking YouTubers and stuff like that. Like, whenever Danish media is like, this guy's the biggest YouTuber or the biggest Twitch streamer, like, in Denmark. And, like, they always, the way they phrase it, they always phrase it stupidly, because they don't say he's the biggest Danish-speaking YouTuber or Twitch streamer. They say the biggest Danish YouTuber, biggest Danish streamer. And the media always either explains it wrong, or the narrative is wrong. Because they don't mention people like me. They don't mention people like the Minecraft guy. I can't remember what his name. Or the League of Legends guy. Anyone here know the Uber Danger or whatever he's called? He's Danish, for instance. Like, it's like there's a lot of big Danish people out there that people don't realize are Danish as well. So, but yeah, I am probably up there with some of the Danish big ones. Uber Danger is old. Yeah, I know he is. Okay, Amelia, I would love to get into that, but that's gonna have to be another time. That could get me talking for another 30 minutes. I'll just say I love Denmark, both the politics, the culture, and the people. But I could talk about that for about 30 minutes. But I'm gonna like just end the stream right here because it is 2:30 a.m. and I gotta get her to do stuff and not sleep up there. Because I want to go to bed within the next like 30-40 minutes or something, and I don't want her to sleep before that. I want her to sleep when I go to bed as well. So I'll say thanks for watching today, guys, and I will be back with Hoi 4 tomorrow around 8 p.m. And again, it's a bit difficult for me to set up a cat cam here. I'd have to you understand that now, the way she's laying right now. I'd have to like install a camera up there or something for her to like constantly look at that location. Because right now I'm holding the camera with my arm right now. That can't work, sadly. Anyways, guys, thanks for being here. I'll be back with something tomorrow. Go watch the Hoi video I uploaded earlier today, and I will see you for tomorrow. Good night.